Now, this one's coming back to you again, Julie. It's an extension of the other question we had. Does a small NFP need either a company secretary or a public officer in Australia? That's from Phil.
Hi, Phil. You definitely need a public officer. You cannot create a company without at least one public officer who's going to carry the can if things go wrong. And that's usually the founder in the first instance. You don't need a company secretary unless you are a public company. So you need to think through, do I need one? Am I big enough to be a public company? Am I aspiring to become big enough to be a public company? Because it's always a good idea to build your foundations so that they hold your structure. Then the other thing to think around is, what would I benefit from if I moved from having a person who helped with the board administration, which is what I would call a board secretary, to a qualified company secretary who might be able to provide additional help with things like understanding some of the legislative requirements, understanding the lodgement timetable, and also understanding what makes good boards good, and therefore how to help this board step up to that standard.